Hey y'all, Matt here from RetroOnly.com. Today I'm going to be answering another question about the Nintendo Switch. The question I'm going to be answering today is, what is Nintendo Switch Online? What is included with the Nintendo Switch Online? And is it worth it? This is a really common question that people have when they first get a Nintendo Switch, or maybe they first hear about Nintendo Switch Online. What is it? What do you get with it? And should you spend the money to get it for your Switch console? Do you need it? Do you have to have it? Or is it something that's just really nice to have, or even a luxury that you don't really need? So that's what I'm going to be covering in today's video. So let's go ahead and hop into my Switch here and let me show you exactly what you get with the Nintendo Switch Online. And then I'll give you my opinion on whether I feel like it's worth it or not. Before we get into that, please be sure to hit that like button and then also subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out a lot. It allows these videos also to be shown to many other people across the internet, so that way they can get the answers to their questions as well. So let's go ahead and hop into the Switch and let me show you what you get with the Nintendo Switch Online, whether it's worth it or not, and what exactly it is. So let's hop into it. Alright, so first of all, what is the Nintendo Switch Online? That is what I'm currently in right now, the Nintendo Switch Online. And what does it offer? What it offers is allows you, with your Nintendo Switch, to quite literally play games online. It's basically like Xbox Live, like PlayStation Plus, like any of the other consoles will have their online gaming platform. That is also what the Nintendo Switch Online allows. And it allows you to play the games that you own online against people all across the world. That's the first thing that Nintendo Switch Online is. Nintendo Switch Online also offers NES and SNES games that you can play. That is a giant perk of Nintendo Switch Online, and that's why a lot of people end up getting it, to be 100% honest, because you can play a lot of the older games. Now, if you have an original NES, original SNES, and you have all of these games, that's obviously not going to be a big draw for you. Or if you're able to snag one of the NES Classics or the SNES Classics, then this isn't going to be something that you'll probably want or need for this either. Next thing that the Switch is, or the Switch Online is, or what it offers you to save your data from your games to the cloud rather than saving it to your game console itself. And then it also offers some special offers that you can get, that you can purchase, different benefits that you can get with Nintendo Switch Online, different products, benefits, all those sorts of things that are available to you because of the Switch Online membership. So that is what the Nintendo Switch Online actually is. Alright, so I've covered what the Nintendo Switch Online actually is and a little bit of what it includes as well. But let's go a little bit more into depth on that. So the two main things that you get is you're able to play the NES games that it includes and the SNES games that it includes. They're right here on your regular game thing, your game homepage. Once you go into it, you'll have all of the different games that are available for you to play for free / included with your Nintendo Switch Online. Obviously not exactly free. So you can just scroll down here and you can see all of the different classics that it includes. There are some of them marked as specials. A lot of people enjoyed playing such as Punch-Out!, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, Kid Icarus, Kirby Adventure, Super Mario 2, Metroid, you've got Dr. Mario, The Legend of Zelda, you've got the Adventures of Link up here, you've got the original Donkey Kong. So you've got a variety of different games, Tecmo Bowl, Super Mario Bros. 3, Yoshi as well, and that's the bottom. You obviously have Super Mario Brothers as well. So those are all of the different games that are included with your Nintendo Switch Online purchase. All of these games are 100% free for you to play. All you gotta do is scroll over to the one you want to play, hit A, and then you can choose whether you want it to be a one-player game, A or B, and then you can just play the game going through that. At the bottom there, as you can see, you can press the select button, the start button, you can suspend it, go back to there, and then you can go back to game selection, or you can just reset. So those are all the NES games that are included. Then you also have the Super Nintendo games, or the SNES games, that are included with the Nintendo Switch Online as well. And it's the same basic thing. What you do is you just click to go into it, just like a normal game. It will load up. And then once it's loaded, you can then choose what games you want to play. So you have Donkey Kong Country 3, you have Donkey Kong Country 2, you have all of these Super Mario All-Stars, Donkey Kong Country, and just scrolling through all of these different games that you can enjoy. Super Punch-Out is another popular one. Breath of Fire, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby's Dream Land, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Star Fox, all right, that's a great one. The Super Mario Kart from the Super Nintendo, Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, and then that's the end of all of those. So those are currently the games that you get with the SNES package through Nintendo Switch Online. And as with the NES, you simply push the button to go right into it, and it loads just like the normal game that you're used to playing on the SNES or even on the SNES Classic as well. So those are the two main things that are included with Nintendo Switch Online. And then you also get the ability to play games online as well. So for example, if you download Among Us, which is just released onto the Nintendo Switch, if you download Fortnite, those sorts of games require you to have online access, which means you have to purchase the Nintendo Switch Online. Now let's go transition into whether it's worth it or not to get the Nintendo Switch Online, whether you should purchase it, whether it's worth it. Honestly, it comes down to how often you're going to use these games, the NES and the SNES games, and then how long you will be playing online, or how much you will be playing online throughout the week, throughout the month, or even throughout the year. You can get a year's worth of these Super Nintendo games, of these NES games, and of course of playing the games online for $20 a year. So it's under $2 a month for you to get Switch Online. For many people, it's worth the $2 a month just to have access to all of these games. Maybe they don't have the NES Classic or the SNES Classic, or many of these games aren't even included on those consoles. So you want to be able to play these, you have a specific game that you love, it's definitely worth spending the $2 a month to be able to access all of these different game titles for included in that price. Maybe you play a lot of online games. Then again, it's $2 a month or under $2 a month for you to be able to play online. It's definitely worth it, again, as well, because it's just so dirt cheap. However, if you don't need any of these classic games, and if you don't need to play online with Fortnite or Among Us or other similar games that you have on your console, even Mario Kart, okay? You can play all these different games online. If you don't need it, then there's really no point in you getting the Nintendo Switch Online package, even though it's cheap. So that's what it includes. That's what it actually is, and then that's whether it's worth it or not. To me personally, I had it for a few months. I've played the NES games that I like, the Super Nintendo games that I like, and I'm honestly going to go ahead and cancel it simply because I don't play games online. Most of my time spent on the Switch is watching my kids play these Lego games, playing Yoshi with my kids, because you can play with multiple players. I'll play these old classic games like Aladdin and Lion King, or play Rayman, or play Super Mario. I'll even play Mario Kart 8 many times with my kids as well. And playing online isn't something that I spend a lot of time doing. If that's you, then you really don't need to get the Switch Online package, even though it's only a couple bucks a month. If however, you enjoy playing online, you enjoy playing with friends online, maybe you just want to see how good you are, you want to improve your game skills by playing online, or simply you want to play all of these classic games from NES and from SNES, then you will want to go ahead and get the Switch Online for the couple bucks a month that it is. Again, my name is Matt from RetroOnly.com. I hope this video has been helpful to you in explaining Switch Online, what's included, how much it costs, and all the other information about it. Please remember to hit that like button and then also subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out a lot. Have a great day.